Hey guys, good morning. Didn't get a chance to record this last night. I was digging out. We had about a foot of snow, maybe a little bit more, so I spent last night digging out. But I know I had mentioned to a couple of people that I was going to get a recording of yesterday's trades, so I wanted to do that. I really only took three. I took one off, which counted as one, which was the dollar Swiss, and I took a second position on TF in the morning prior to market open and wrote it up that I got a couple of requests to do a recap on. So the first one I'm going to start with is the dollar Swissy. You can see that we've got a nice channel here, and really what I was looking for was, take these off, really what I was looking for was a nice retest. So, you know, we had established, so I wanted to see it come all the way back down, test this bottom here, and then pull itself all the way up, and then do it again. So for me, I was looking at an entry somewhere right around here. Now, I was looking for that entry based on this little move here. So this little dip down to the 78.6 kind of held perfectly, and then if we map this one out too, that lines up, the 61.8 lines up pretty well with it. So we've got some nice targets, and now you can see that we have that negative 23.6 just above here. Now, on top of that, we also had a quick little trend line that I was going to use to gauge price as it came through, retested, and then pulled off. And you can see that with these levels that we've established, you know, with our double top here, that's where price came back down and retested to make the fill of the channel. But what I wanted to highlight was how far in advance you start to predict these moves. So we're going to get a fill down, we're going to come back up and see resistance right around this level, and then retest some of these fib levels, and then complete the fill back up of the channel. So that's what I was anticipating. Once we got the fill down, I was going to watch for its path back up, and that's what I wanted to get in on. So I did. I got in right here, and I took this right back up, and I personally didn't take it to negative 23.6. I got it at 80 pips right at this candle just before it made the fill. That one, see, I ended up taking, so .99339. .99339. So I got it down here, and then took that all the way up. The next one was the trade that I took in the morning on the TF. Now this one, and a bunch of people asked me, well, how do you know it was bullish coming out of the you know, for morning's price action? Well, if you take this low point here and then connect to the next two low points on TF in the morning, you can see that we've got a nice uptrend that repeats here and then respected here, and then it really took off from here. So for me, the reaction off of this level was giving me bull signals, was giving me a bull bias. Now, the other part of that was that we were starting to wedge a little bit. We had been in this awesome little range, but you can see it's starting to squeeze a little bit, which is great, which means that it's going to pop in one direction or the other coming. Keep in mind this is a 4-hour chart, so it might happen in the next couple of weeks. But for me, I was expecting a fill back up, and what I wanted to do is give myself price levels to clear and use as guidelines. So we've got a nice reaction off of our trend line here, and we take our fibs. Not only do we have a nice test on the 78.6 here coming off of it, but now that 61.8 retracement is also lined up right here. And just so happens that if we map out this last little point of resistance before it made that quick spike down, that lines up perfectly with 61.8. So we tested this, cleared these levels, retested, cleared these levels, retested. And so for me, that's an indication that the next level it wants to hit is just, it wants to skyrocket. So let's take this fib and let's find our entry. Now if we go down to the hourly, we've got nice little downtrend that we can use as an indication of where it wants to clear, and also that little price level there. So now we've got levels to be watching to the upside. We've got nice minor little squeeze, and on top of, let me zoom out a little bit, and on top of it we've got, if we take this low, we get up to this high, the test of this trend line where I entered right here, anticipating the next break, retest, and just skyrocket, was perfect little 78.6 retracement. So where are my targets now? Well, we've got this level, we've got this nice little double top level, and somewhere right in between. So for me, while I was anticipating the fill, I didn't necessarily want to take it all the way up there. I took it to this double top level here because I didn't want to risk filling back down and getting my stop taken out. So you can see my entry, 1357.10, and I took it off right at that double top level, just a little bit past it. So 1357.10 was right there, and I took it off just above, like right here. Obviously I could have ridden it up a little farther, but it's a late in the week. I've had a good week. I don't want to risk any of that. So those were the trades I wanted to recap. I'll get those posted ASAP, and if you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask.